Hello and welcome to House of Commerce. So in today's video we are going to discuss about cash flows statement and why the cash flows statement is prepared and the items involved under the cash flows statement. So stay tuned and watch the whole video so that you may come to know about what is cash flows and why do we prepare it. Okay, so firstly, why do we prepare the cash flows statement? As you all know that while preparing the financial statement, we adopt both of the methods, the accrual-based accounting and the cash-based accounting. So, this profit, which we have written here, this contains the incomes and expenses on accrual basis as well as the cash basis. So, all we have to do is to add or less all the expenses which are non-cash, or if they belong to any of the outflow or inflow of the cash, so we shall deduct it here. So on number one, we have depreciation expense. So we are adding it back. Why is so? Because in financial statement we deducted it and it does not have to do anything with the cash outflow. Next is bad debt expense. So while adding back the bad debt expense, you have to have in your mind that this is not the write-off, this is just a provision which we created and it does not have anything to do with the cash outflow. Then we are adding the loss on disposal and deducting the gain on disposal. Why it is so? Because while discussing the investing activities, we shall discuss the same, but not for this time. Then we shall add the interest expense which was made on accrual basis. Then we shall less the interest actually paid. So in that way we shall get net cash flows from operating activities, and then rest of the two activities shall tell us that what shall be the profit in the form of cash. Okay, so on number second we have cash flows from investing activities. Here we are adding all the sale proceeds which were received by selling a fixed asset. Then we are deducting the purchase of fixed asset. So you may have come to know that what do we do in investing activities, what items do we include in investing activities. It is all about the selling or purchasing the fixed assets only. So now I'll let you know the why we were deducting the gain on disposal in operating activities and why we were adding the loss on disposal in operating activities. Here we have sale proceeds of fixed assets, we are adding this. If we'll deduct the gain on disposal from these sale proceeds, we will get the net figure which is equal to the cost of the asset. And if we shall add the loss on disposal in these sale proceeds, we shall get the same cost which we want to. So this was the reason that why we were deducting the gain and why we were adding the loss into the operating activities, because we want to derive the actual cost of this fixed asset. Now let us move to the financing activities. So cash flows from financing activities. In financing activities, we discuss about the equities, about the long-term liabilities and the equity side. So if the company issues the shares for cash, we should add it because it has included the inflow of the cash. Then we should deduct the payments of dividend because it has the outflow of the cash. Then we will add the receipt of loan and we should deduct the payment of loan, if any, or payment of any of the long-term liability. So in that way we will get the net cash flows from financing activities. Now what we have to do from the net cash flows from all these three activities, let us discuss. By getting all the net cash flows from all these three activities, we shall add or less whatever the cash flows are. If they are in positive, we shall add all those items, and if any of them are negative, so we shall deduct, and whatever the net figure we will get, we shall add the opening cash or cash equivalent, like bank or cash. Opening balance of cash or bank in this net figure. So what we'll get, it will be equal always with the closing cash or cash equivalent. So in that way we can come to know that our answer, our cash flows statement is up to the mark. So I shall see you in the next video. Till then, good luck and take care of yourself.